Hello, my name is Rowena from type1active.com, and today I want to discuss with you some fitness tips for diabetics. And before I even go into any tips, I need to say that you don't have to be diabetic to benefit from these tips, and diabetics are not in a separate category to your average Joe when it comes to fitness. The only thing that a diabetic would do differently is manipulate insulin, take the blood glucose, and possibly have a different set of rules when it comes to the diet. These tips are specifically focused on fitness and feeling better physically. It's nothing to do with weight loss, it's nothing to do with diet. So yeah, these are the tips. The first and foremost tip is to find out what motivates you, like what motivates you to want to get stronger, what makes you to motivates you to want to get fitter. My 3 points is that I want to be stronger and more flexible so I can perform better as a dancer, and obviously I want to achieve better glucose management for diabetes as well. So they're my 3 links of motivation, and I kind of like keep a note of them close by. And the reason for doing that is because it's hard. It's actually really difficult to progress in any fitness endeavor that you go on. If anyone tells you otherwise, then they've either never achieved anything in fitness, or they're trying to sell you something. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm going to tell you it's hard, it takes work. There's going to be times when you want to give up, so have what motivates you close by. The second tip is to find something you enjoy. So this is really important, because if you actually want to progress in anything, you've got to enjoy it, because as I've just said before, there's going to be times when you feel like giving up, and you're more likely to give up if you don't actually enjoy the activity. So if you don't like running, don't make a run. Don't plan on running a marathon, because you're not going to enjoy it. And what's the point in dreading your workout, waking up every day just to dread something? It's pointless. And a lot of people say, well, I don't know what physical activity I enjoy. And I always say to them, well, go back to what you enjoyed when you were younger, when you were like, you had less worries, you had less responsibility. What did you enjoy as a child? And it could be any activity. You might have enjoyed climbing, you might have enjoyed skipping, just anything, things like that. And think about taking that activity up now. And then if you don't like it as an adult, then keep looking, because you will eventually find something that you really like. And in the process of looking for something that you really like, you're going to actually be moving your body, which is fantastic. The next thing is to avoid procrastination. This is like a major thing, because often people say, oh, I'll wait till Monday to start running, or I'll wait till Monday to go to the gym, or I'll wait till I've got those new running shoes. And I'm like, no, you don't really need to do that. All you need to do is to just start today, and you're there. Avoid the procrastination. And because this is kind of diabetes related, I want you to not let diabetes be your procrastination. Don't let it happen, because let's just give you this scenario. If you wake up in the morning and you think, right, I've planned to go for a run, but my insulin pump, the cartridge needs changing. What are you going to prioritize, and what should you prioritize? You're going to prioritize the insulin, and then if that doesn't work first time, then you're going to miss the time to go for your run, and then diabetes has got in the way of your fitness goal. So always plan ahead with diabetes, so it never has to be an excuse not to do anything. Plan your blood sugar as well, plan your meals, plan your food. I've made other videos on this subject, on manipulating insulin and stuff for exercise, so you can go and check them out on type1active.com. And yeah, so that's the 4th tip. And the 5th tip, hang on, how many have we got? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th tip, sorry. The 4th tip is to stay hydrated. And I know this seems really, really obvious, but if you're trying to get a little bit fitter, physically fitter, even the mildest bit of dehydration is gonna affect your strength. And yeah, that's when you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not making any progress. And actually you might be making you know, some progress, but you're just not hydrating yourself enough. So it's so important that you drink water. I don't want to sound like a broken record, because I'm sure people say this to you all the time, like your doctors, drink water, you know, and you see all those little diet plan things, drink enough water. But actually, you know, there's a reason why they're saying that, and it's because it's really important. An active person would drink more water, so on the day where you're exercising, you would naturally want to drink more water because of the sweat that happens during your workout. And a good way to it's a bit vile, but you know, a good way to gauge your hydration levels is to check your urine. So if it's dark, you need to drink more water. If it's clear and see-through and light, then you're spot on with your water intake. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. So yeah, these are the 4 tips, 4 fitness tips. They can be used by anyone, and you can start using them today. So find out what motivates you, find something you enjoy, avoid procrastination, especially with regards to diabetes, because it's no excuse not to get started, and make sure you're properly hydrated. All key things for strength. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and are benefiting from any of the tips that I've given you, let me know. Write to me on typeandactive.com or comment below, and I'll speak to you soon.